Good evening, students. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We will solve today your last exercise, that is exercise 25D of properties of angles and lines. In the previous lecture, we have solved the previous exercise, that is exercise 25C, and that exercise were based on how to draw angles using your ruler and compass. And this exercise is also how to draw angles, but using a different method, that is you have to use set square to draw angles. And this exercise is the last exercise of this chapter. So two questions are there. All total 4 questions are given in this exercise, but I have given 2 questions, and 2 questions will be for your homework. You will solve by yourself. So this exercise is mainly based on set squares. Clear? So there are a set square. It is available in pair. So this is the set square. This one is a set square, and this is the another set square. It is available in pair. Clear? These are called your set squares and different angles. So this is the set square. This set square is for isosceles triangle, and this set square is for scalene triangle. Clear? What are isosceles triangle? If the two sides of a triangle are equal, that means if the two angles are equal, they are said to be isosceles triangle. And the scalene triangle is if the angles are different. That means the three angles in a triangle, if they are different, they are called scalene triangle. So this is the this is for scalene triangle, and this is called as isosceles triangle. Clear? Because angles are same in this isosceles triangle, and in this case angles are different. So I have drawn the diagram of the scalene. This is the your isosceles triangle. See, this is the isosceles triangle, the isosceles set square. Clear? This angle is 45 degree, this is 45 degree, and this is 90 degree angle. So this set square is with the angles of 45 degree, 90 degree, and 45 degree. So two 45 degree angle and one is 90 degree angle. That is your isosceles set square. So this is the isosceles set square. Clear? And the another set square is this. This is the another set square. This is called as scalene triangle set square. So this is the scalene triangle set square. The angles are 60 degree, 90 degree, and 30 degree. Three angles are different: 60 degree, 90 degree, and 30 degree. So this is 60 degree angle, this is 90 degree angle, and this is 30 degree angle. Clear? So if you draw angle 60 degree or 30 degree or 90 degree, you will use this set square. You will use this set square. Clear? And if you want to draw angles, suppose 45 degree, 90 degree, so you will use this isosceles set square. Clear? So two set square, they are available in pairs. Clear? So we will use this set square to solve these questions, and also we will use ruler and compass also. Ruler and compass is also needed to solve these questions. So let's start the first question. So the first question is, draw a line segment OA 5 cm. Use set squares to construct angle AOB 60 degree such that OB equal to 3 cm. Join A and B, then measure the length of AB. So we have to first draw the line segment OA 5 cm. So first question number 1. So let's solve the first question, that is question number 1. Question number 1. So we will draw first OA 5 cm line segment. So take a ruler, and you know how to draw a line segment of a given length. Place the ruler on your copy like this, and this is the 0 position. This is the 0 position. Clear? And this is the position marked as 5. Clear? So just use your ruler to draw a straight line. This is 5 cm. This is 5 cm. This is the OA 5 cm. Clear? And the next line says, use set squares to construct an angle AOB 60 degree. So the angle is 60 degree. So this is the line segment OA 5 cm. We will draw straight line here, because here the diagram is given, so the angle, we cannot draw angle. So just draw again OA 5 cm. This is the point 0, and this is 5. Clear? Now just use ruler to draw the line segment. This is OA, this is 5 cm. Now angle AOB 60 degree should be drawn using set square. No ruler and compass, no protractor are to be used, using set square. So set square, this is 90 degree, 60 degree, 30 degree. So we have to use this scaling triangle set square, that is this set square are to be used. Clear? So this is 60 degree. So see, this is the 60 degree, this is 30 degree, this is 90 degree. So this is 60 degree. So what the process is, just place the set square like this. Thus place the set square, like this. This is the how to place this. Just place the set square like this. Clear? That means the line segment should coincide with this side of the set square. That is like this. Clear? And just mark the 60 degree, because this position is a 60 degree. This position is a 60 degree angle. See the position, this is 60 degree, this is 30 degree, and this is 90 degree. Clear? So just place the set square over the line segment and mark this position with your pencil. Mark this position with your pencil. Clear? So just now join this 2 points using your ruler. So that is your 60 degree. That is your 60 degree using set square. So this is A, O, and mark this point as B. So this is your 60 degree. Clear? This angle is your 60 degree angle. Next statement, it says such that OB equal to 3 centimeter. OB equal to 3 centimeter. Join A and B and then measure the length of AB. So OB 3 centimeter. Now OB 3 centimeter means we have to measure this straight line. OB 3 centimeter. So separately take a ruler and draw 3 centimeter line segment. This is the 0 position and this is the position 3. Using ruler, just join this OB. This is the OB. This is 3 centimeter. Now take a ruler, just make a hole like this and adjust the compass. Adjust the compass like this to 3 centimeter. So this is 3 centimeter. See, exactly 3 centimeter. Clear? Now OB should be 3 centimeter. So place the compass here and cut 3 centimeter. And cut 3 centimeter like this. Clear? So this is OB. Now erase this. This is not B, just is OB. This is OB. This is 3 centimeter. So this is your 3 centimeter. This is OB. This is 3 centimeter. So angle AOB, this is 60 degree, and OB, this is 3 centimeter. And the last line says join A and B, then measure the length of AB. Clear? So join A and B. So using your ruler, just join A and B. Join A and B. Now measure the length of AB. The length of AB is, so just measure the length of AB. So AB is almost 4.6 centimeter. AB is 4.6 centimeter. Clear? AB is 4.6 centimeter. So just write AB 4.6 centimeter. Clear? So step by step, first just draw the line segment, mark as OA. Clear? Next, using set square, you have to draw 60 degree angle. So you will take the set square having 60 degree angle. So this is the set square having 60 degree angle. See, this is the diagram. This is 60 degree, this is 30 degree, this is 90 degree. So if you want to draw 60 degree angle, just take the set square and place the set square over this line segment that you have drawn the line segment, and mark the point here. Clear? Draw this 2 point, that is the angle is 60 degree. If you want to check whether it is 60 degree or not, take a protractor and just check whether it is 60 degree or not. Always check after drawing diagram, that is, see, this is 60 degree. It's clearly it is 60 degree. Clear? Always check after drawing using set square or ruler and compass, that use your protractor to confirm that the angles are 60 degree or not. Clear? So this is 60 degree angle. Next, we have to cut OB as 3 centimeter. So separately draw 3 centimeter using your ruler. Take a compass and adjust the compass over this line segment up to 3 centimeter. Next, place the compass here and cut 3 centimeter from this line segment and join AB. Then measure AB and write the measurement. Clear? So that is the whole process, step by step. So question number 1 complete. Next, question number 3. question number 3, it says draw angle ABC 120 degree, bisect the angle using ruler and compass, measure each angle so obtained, and check whether or not the new angles obtained on bisecting angle ABC are equal. So we have to draw angle ABC 120 degree. Now see, here anywhere it is not written that you have to draw angle ABC with set square. So in previous question, see the angles 60 degree, it is written clearly that use set square, but here it is not written that you have to draw angle either set square or ruler and compass. So I will draw this angle using ruler and compass. You will not use set square until it is written. If it is written using set square, only then you will use set square. Clear? So in 120 degree angle, you cannot draw 120 degree angle using set square, because here clearly it is 45 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree. The angles are, measurements are 45 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree. Here in this set square, angles are 60 degree, 90 degree, 30 degree. So by the normal process, you cannot draw 120 degree angle using set square. If you want to draw 120 degree angle using set square, you have to use this set square twice, because this set square is 60 degree. Now 120 degree angle is the double of 60 degree. So if you use 60 degree 2 times, that means just draw a straight line like this, and place the set square here. Place the set square where, and just draw 60 degree angle. Just draw 60 degree angle by marking the point here, and then join this. This is the 60 degree angle. It is not 120. Now again place this set square here, and then again just mark the point here. Clear? And join these 2 points. That angle will be your 120 degree angle. So there is a little difficult to draw 120 degree angle using set square. Since it is not written clearly here whether we have to use set square or not, we will draw 120 degree angle using your ruler and compass. So how to draw 120 degree angle using ruler and compass? First, draw a straight line. This is the question number 3. First, draw a straight line using a ruler. First, draw a straight line like this. Use ruler and compass always. So use ruler to draw a straight line. This is the straight line, and mark as, suppose I am marking it as OA. Now ABC 120 degree. ABC 120 degree. So ABC 120 degree means, suppose let it mark as B, because angle ABC is given. So better take it as AB. It is A and it is B. So angle is ABC. ABC 120 degree. ABC 120 degree. That means angle B should be 120 degree. So take a compass and take any measurement, take any radius, and draw an arc. Take any radius and draw an arc so that it intersect the line segment at this point. And with the same radius, don't change the measurement. With the same radius, just cut this line segment here, this point. Again with the same radius, draw this arc so that the arc intersect the first arc at this point. Clear? Now first step is draw a line segment. Then using your compass with any measurement, draw an arc. The arc intersect the line segment at this point. Next, with the same measurement, place the compass here and draw an arc. It will intersect the first arc at this point. Then with the same measurement, again draw an arc which will intersect the first arc at this point. Now join these 2 points using your ruler. Join these 2 points, that is this point and this is the initial point. So join these 2 points to have an angle 120 degree. So join this 2 point using your ruler. Join this 2 point. This angle will be your 120 degree angle. Clear? So AB, let the point be C. So ABC, this is your 120 degree angle. Clear? Now second step, it's written that bisect the angle using ruler and compass, measure each angle so obtained. So we have to bisect this angle. Now what is the process of bisecting the angle? In previous lecture, that is in exercise 25C, we have solved how to bisect an angle. So the process is see, we have to take more than half of the measurement. So this is the total 120 degree angle, this is the total 120 degree angle, this is the total 120 degree angle. So we will take half of this, we will take more than half of this, we will take more than half of this. So half means almost here, this is the half of the angle, because it is 60 degree, total angle is 120 degree, so half means 60 degree, so this is the half. You will take more than half. More than half means just increase the compass a little bit, that will be more than half. So it is the more than half. So taking the more than half measurement, just take an arc here, and with the same measurement, place the compass here and just intersect the first arc at this point. Intersect the first arc at this point. This is the first arc, this is the first arc, and this is the second arc. Both the arc intersect at this point. Now join this 2 point using ruler. Join this 2 point. That means this point and this point. Join this 2 point using your straight line. So that is your bisecting. That is the 60 degree angle. This portion is 60 degree angle, and this portion is also 60 degree. Clear? So place the compass here. Take more than half of the length, and using compass at in this point, just make an arc, and with the same measurement place the compass here, and then again make an arc. So 2 arc will intersect at this point. Now join this 2 point. So this portion is 60 degree and this portion is 60 degree, and this is the bisector. Let it be x. Suppose this is x point, this point is x. So bx is the bisector. Clear? Now next it is said, measure the each angle, so obtain and check whether or not the new angle obtained on bisecting angle ABC are equal or not. That means we have to check whether these two angles are equal or not, because this total angle is 120 degree, and if you bisect this 120 degree angle, that means these two angles should be equal, because bisecting means equally divide. So if you bisect some angle, the two new angles should be equal to each other. So you have to check whether these two angles are equal or not. So this angle is angle ABX, and this angle is XBC. So just use protractor to check. First place the protractor here at this point, that is B point, and check. See, this is 60 degree, this is 60 degree, and again check by placing the protractor here whether it is 60 degree or not. See, this is also 60 degree, this is also 60 degree. That means both these two angles are equal. So you will write here, that is angle ABX, that is ABX equals to angle XBC, angle XBC. Clear? So these two angles are equal. So this is the process how to solve question number 3. See, so with this exercise is complete. 2 questions, I have solved 2 questions, and 2 questions are left for you. You will do your homework, and this chapter is complete. Clear?